Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be memory planning last week, which was October 19th through the 25th. And I'm going to be using this kit that I got last year from Caress Press. It's called Haunt Me Boo. I wanted to use this kit up because it's October. And also I wanted to save the next kit I'm going to be using for the week of Halloween. So I was really excited to see that I had this kit left over from last year. I'm pretty sure I used this artwork last year as well from Sticker Bloom, if I remember correctly. I just really love this artwork, so I'm really excited. I am gonna, though, be pairing this with silver foil, so I'm really excited for that because I haven't used silver foil in a very long time. So yeah, if you guys want to see how this turns out, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to be laying down my bottom washi first. This is the bottom washi that comes with the kit. I went back and forth whether I wanted to cut this in half and use it as is, but I think I decided to use my own washi. These are both by Simply Gilded, and I wanted both black and pink down here, but I wanted it foiled. I don't have any overlays in silver, and I thought with the constellation one, like there's a lot of stars and moon in the full boxes, so I thought it would pair well with the kit. I'm going to start off by closing my planner and using the black washi first. My lighting is a little bit different. I haven't planned in a while, and I forgot that one of my lights, the light bulb went out, and I haven't ordered one. So I have to order it, and I will tomorrow. But I have like a softbox light and on the right side, and then like on this side, it's my umbrella light that I used when I first started doing Plan With Me's. I find that the box lights are, although they're bigger, the lighting is better. So I tried to put like the light bulb that goes on the umbrella light on the softbox, and yeah, that wasn't gonna work. So I have to order it. The reason I went off is because although I haven't been filming, I use one of the softbox lights in my office. I have it on constantly when I am foiling because it is easy to hold it up to the soft light and check the foiling. Make sure there's no oopsies. So I totally forgot that it went out. And I have to buy a new light bulb. But man, they last for a while. I mean, I think I bought these 2 years ago. So I mean, and I use it a lot, especially in the office. So it's kind of surprised. I have those types of lights. Like I have a vanity mirror in my closet, and I'm like, man, one of these days, one of these light bulbs are gonna go off. And I don't know where to buy new light bulbs. I mean, obviously I'll figure it out, but with my vanity mirror, it's specific light bulbs, and I don't use that one as often though. Okay, so I am really excited to be bringing in black and pink and silver foil because I don't use those colors a lot, and I'm really excited to use these colors, especially black. I get excited to use black in my spreads. So I'm excited to see how everything turns out. I'm hoping to be able to film regularly now. The fall is my favorite. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, but I feel like I didn't film last year around the holidays, and I missed out on a lot. Oh no, I feel like I cut this. I cut that too short. It's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to do that over. That's okay, because I feel like I have a lot to catch you guys up on. So I updated on my Instagram about what was going on with me, but if you guys don't have an Instagram, I had to take a little bit of time off for myself. I'm pregnant. I'm currently 18 weeks. No, today I'm 19 weeks. And I just need a little bit of time. It's been a tough... See, I cut this too short too. I'm gonna leave it like that. It's been a tough first trimester. I feel like I'm starting to feel better. Then there's moments that I'm not feeling well at all. but I found that if I just get up and start doing stuff, I start to feel a little bit better. But yeah, I think it was time to come back. I was running out of shows to watch. I've watched everything. I'm caught up on everything that I want to be caught up on. And I also had to adjust like my schedule with the kids being at home with school online. My oldest started 4th grade. Y'all, the struggle is real with this side and the washing. And my youngest started 1st grade. My oldest is doing very well by herself, but my youngest needs a lot of help. Like, I feel really bad. I feel like she needs to be in school. But we're making it through. So yeah, since my lighting is different on each side, I feel like you guys can tell the difference. With the softbox, it catches the foil a lot better than over here. Like, I have to do like this for it to catch the foil. So just for this plan with me, this side is going to be a little bit dark, and I apologize. Okay. I want to scatter my full boxes just because I know for sure next week I want to put them all on top. So I think what I'm going to do next, if I remember correctly, is my washi weekend banner, headers, the top headers, and the date covers. So like I said, I used this kit last year, and I am missing a page from her where her icons are at. And I want to say her glitter headers are there too. And I used that last year. So I made my own headers that I'm going to use. So these are the headers I'm going to be using up top. And for my washi weekend banner, I'm so excited for this washi weekend banner. I was able to pull out some fun washi that I don't normally use. I want to say all of these are by Simply Gilded, except for this one. I feel like I got this either from Hobby Lobby or Michaels. One of those two. Maybe it was Hobby Lobby. I feel with how much is on the roll, I want to say it's Hobby Lobby. So I am going to, yep, all these are going to fit. I'm going to do that there. And then for my headers, so she has these headers here, which I'm not opposed to, but I really wanted them to be foils, so I did just go ahead and make my own. So I'm going to be using these. I picked like a pink, purple, a gray, and a black. I did like how she did it each in a different color. I just wanted some foil up there, so I am going to be adding these as well. And I think that's it. I am going to pull out date dots because I forgot about those. I'm going to speed you guys up through all of this, and then I'll be right back. So this is what it's looking like so far. I really like it. I'm so excited for this. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the sidebar. I am going to start off with the full box. Oh, okay. And I'm going to turn this way. I feel like I haven't planned in this planner. Sorry if you guys are not in frame. Planned in this planner enough to feel comfortable laying down this sidebar effortlessly. That wasn't too bad. I don't have overlays for these boxes, but I'm just gonna use like the little clear bows and stuff that I usually use. It's a little bit crooked, but I'm gonna leave it as it is. I don't know whether I want to do like my washi or like the headers I printed. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use washi. I'm gonna start off, actually, let me see what color this week header is. Pink, and habit tracker is pink and purple. So let's do the Simply Gilded Bow Washi first in black. Okay, where's my ruler? Yeah. So how is everything going on with you guys? How are you guys holding up with everything? Are you guys doing anything for Halloween? We are not. I just don't feel safe. I think especially after I found out I was pregnant. And I don't know. I want to be extra safe, so my kids, I already put it, like, I knew it, and I put it in my kids' heads like early on. I think I won't use 2 habit trackers. I'll just use 1. Like during the summer, I already put it in their heads like, hey, we might not be doing trick-or-treating. That way they just knew. But I think we're gonna do something with the kids, me and my sister-in-law. She's also keeping her kids home, and maybe we'll do something with the kids. Because Halloween falls on a Saturday this year. And you guys, every year we go out trick-or-treating. I always go with my kids, my nieces and nephews. Sometimes I go back home, or lately we've been staying here. And it just kind of sucks that every year I'm like, man, why can't, you know, Halloween be on a weekend, you know? It is, but, you know. Same with the 4th. I think the 4th was, like, on a Friday. And we didn't do anything then either. But I think we're just going to do something like maybe, like, have a Halloween movie on. I gotta go, actually, to Target to pick up, because I saw like some cookies you can decorate, just something fun for the kids, you know. So all right, that's looking good. I'm going to do, actually, like on my headers, or no, on this that I printed, the date covers, I have one that says this week. I kind of want to use it because it's polka dot. I think that's what I'm going to do, just to bring in that black and white. I don't have date covers in my shop. It's something that, like, I was playing with a few months ago. I never put it in my shop. Eventually it will go in there, but okay. I think I'm going to do a pink weekly tracker. Yeah. Let's cut off the weekend. Oops. Just washi everywhere. Do you guys remember, I don't know if you guys have been watching, like, faithfully my Plan With Me is, like, just enough to kind of know what's going on with my life. Do you guys remember, like, a while back when I was having problems with filming with my phone? I was trying to explain it to you guys that, like, it was landscape view on, like, you know, obviously I film landscape, but on my TV that mirrors my phone so that I can see what I'm doing, it was like portrait mode, and it wouldn't change. It was when I got my new phone. Anyways, my husband keeps saying, like, every time there's a new update for the iPhone, he's like, update your iPhone, maybe it'll change your filming. And I'm like, oh, whatever, it's not going to change. Because I called Apple. I mean, the guy who was trying to figure it out with me, he's like, we've never seen this before. Because I'm sure not a lot of people film on their iPhone and, like, have it mirrored back as they're filming, you know what I mean? So it was even difficult trying to explain to him what I was talking about. He had to, like, hack into my phone so he can see what I was seeing. And he was like, I've never seen this. It's not supposed to do that. Well, I sit down to film today and I haven't filmed in months. And what do you know? I flip my phone landscape and there it is on my screen, mirrored just perfectly. And I was so excited. And then I'm so bummed that my husband is sleeping because he'll know, like, what I was talking about. He'll be excited. I'm going to show him tomorrow. And that's another thing that's new since I've been gone. My husband got a new job. And it kind of was just like, I don't know. It wasn't something that, like, we were expecting. But yeah, he got a new job. And it's remote. So his last job, my husband works, like, with computers and stuff. He tried to explain to me sometimes what he does, and I don't really know how to, like, he does, like, cyber security and for the military and, like, clearance. I don't know. It's complicated. But I'm going to do memory of the week. I'm going to use the memory header because I have it, and I'm trying to take up room here. Anyways, he got a new job. His last job was kind of remote since the coronavirus. They were, like, doing, like, they didn't want everybody at work at the same time, so they were, like, splitting the shifts, like, every other day. A group would go in. So I got used to him being at home for most of the week. But now it's, like, every day. And he's, like, going stir crazy. He doesn't, you know, he's like, oh, working from home will be so easy. And then now he's like, oh, I don't know about working from home. I don't know what I'm going to put here. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. I haven't planned with a kit that had rounded half boxes in a minute, you guys. I think I'm going to do the rest washi down here. I definitely want to put these ghosts up in here, this polka dot washi, and maybe I'll do, like, have, like, this star pink washi from Simply Gilded. So I'm going to do that. So yeah, he's working from home. Now the job, the fun thing is the job is actually in Orlando, and I am from that area, kind of, sort of, probably like 45 minutes away. Right now we live about 2 hours away from where we grew up, my husband and I. So we've always wanted to end up in Orlando. We were actually looking for Orlando when my husband got out the military, but the job that he got offered first was here in Tampa, so we just stayed. And we really like the area we live in. I like the diversity of my kids' school. That's something that's really important to us. But also, like, his parents are getting older. I would love to be closer to my mom. I've never had that, like, as an adult, you know, to be able just to go to mom's house. Because prior to this, we were military, so yeah, I didn't have that. And I've always wanted that, like, to be, like, if I say, hey mom, let's go to Hobby Lobby, and she's right down the street, you know what I mean? Or, hey mom, let me drop off the kids real quick, you know what I mean? I've never had that. So since his new job is, like, physically in Orlando, he doesn't have to live there. He can work remote. But I don't know. I like the possibility that one day we can. I think that would be really nice for us. So we don't know what we're doing. But right now we're just staying here. I think for me, I moved around a lot when I was younger. I was always the new girl and I hated it. So I'm, like, really adamant. I promised my oldest that if we moved, like, when we got out the military, we wouldn't move for a while. And I kind of want her to finish elementary school where she's at, you know? So we will see. All right, so there is a sidebar. I actually really like how that came out. I really like this a lot. I don't know what I'm gonna put here because I don't have deco. And I really wish I didn't throw away that sheet. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna start day by day. Let me get this together around here and then we'll move on to day by day. I wanted to clean up a little bit around my area. I'm going to mark Coffee Monday first because I like using coffee stickers and Coffee Monday will always be Coffee Monday to me. I have these Halloween coffee time sheets from Hello Petite Paper. I want to use this one. I don't know if it's too dark. I'm going to use it anyway. Although I feel like this one would be perfect though. Oh, decisions. I do want it to say Coffee Monday. Okay, I think I'm going to use the purple one. Just because I like the mug better. I'm a mug person. I'm going to use that behind this spotted washi. Yeah. And my weeks have been, you know, like I'm staying home. I feel like Florida's opening up and I'm like, no. No, I'm staying home. So I don't really go out unless like I have to. Even like when I order groceries, I just order it online. You know, what I did is that I Googled COVID and pregnancy, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but I needed to. So I've just been staying home. Yeah, I'm gonna use this Coffee Monday sticker. I'm gonna layer it right there, but I am going to put something in here. So I found these from Simply Watercolor Co. from last year. I don't know if she brought them back this year, but I'm so excited to be using these again because they're so holiday specific. And does she have a pumpkin here? She doesn't. I was gonna put a pumpkin inside the pumpkin. Let's do a bat inside the pumpkin. I feel like last year I used a lot of the bats as well. I don't know, they're so tiny and cute. Oh, that's so precious. There's a little bat inside the coffee cup. I miss planning, you guys. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna do a today header. Let's see these headers here. Let's do a pink one. Just two different pinks. Ooh, let's do a light pink. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more white space in between than I usually do. I bet y'all who plan white space are looking like that's not a lot of white space. To me, it is. Okay. All right, half box. Should have got this all situated. Let's do a black half box. Let's do solid black. What do I want to roll? I'm gonna have to white out. And here, I think the only thing I don't like about this planner is when you use white out. But since I plan no white space, maybe you won't be able to tell. Because if you leave it out, like you can tell that there's white out here. So I'm gonna do that. See, like you can tell. Try to center this. Rounded half boxes are like a little bit harder for me. I'm looking at it like, that's as good as it's gonna go. Okay, I wanna mark that my oldest had a Zoom. No, my youngest. Like we had like a little meeting with her teacher. So I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna be opening my shop back up hopefully this weekend, Saturday the latest. And I don't know, like somebody messaged me about leaving Halloween kits up. I don't know if I'm going to, or the colorways. I think I will, just because I don't feel like taking them down. But this is from one of my Halloween colorways from my shop. I'm gonna use this little Zoom sticker here, and I'm gonna take a foil tedder. This is not, I tried to get over it, but it's not straight. Ooh, I hope I don't mess that up. just need to adjust it just a little bit. It's the same. It's the same, you guys. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna use a purple header here. And with like the rounded now, I'm like guessing, like, is it lined up with this header? I don't know because the rounded edges, you guys. I'm gonna do a full box. Okay. So I kind of want to do a white one and maybe a black one over here. Or maybe a white one over here, and I'll do a black one down here. I don't know. I didn't think about this. I think I'm gonna do this cake right here. See, look, I'm way off on this box. Ay. This is supposed to be, am I in frame? Yeah, kind of. Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna have to white out these lines, or this header. Okay. I knew I should have just ordered inserts, but I've been too lazy. All right, let me figure this out, you guys. Okay, that's as best as I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna do a to-do header, and I'll just match it with the headers I'm using up here. And then a checklist. I definitely want a purple checklist. I'm gonna cut that down to 3. All right, I'm gonna put that here. Oh, you guys, I do not have a lot of space down here. At all, like for a quarter box or anything. That's crazy. Maybe because of this that I used. Okay, let me rearrange this. Okay, these boxes look so messed up, but I'm gonna use this quarter box from my shop, and I'm gonna mark that I had to print a kit. So I'm gonna use these printers also from my shop. I'm gonna use a purple one, and I'm gonna put it right here. I am gonna fill this in as I go, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna follow up with a full box. I think I'm gonna do this one with the spell book and the pumpkin. I'm gonna wipe this out. Okay, let's do that here. And then I'm gonna do a foiled quarter box. Let's do the pink one. There's some of these that are messed up. Okay. Let's do that here. I had to go to the post office today, what my husband went for me. So I'm gonna use these envelopes by Tasseled Planner. I'm gonna use a black one to mark sending out some happy mail. And then I'll do a purple to-do header with probably a black checklist. Yeah. For the black, because I probably won't be able to see what I write on here. I mean, I probably will. I'm gonna cut like one off. Oops. Scissors. Okay. I'm gonna cut off one from the bottom and then one from the top so that I have some color still, but it's not as dark as up top. that makes sense. Just like that. Okay. And then maybe I'll do like a little quarter box from the kit. What kind of quarter box does she has? She has these. Ooh, she has pattern ones. Let's do these. Let's do like this pattern here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to white that out. Oh, I have like so much washi on this side. Okay. What I want to mark, cleaning the kitchen maybe. Okay. I'm gonna use these icons by Hello Petite paper. I thought like with the black, because it's like outlined in a real dark black, I thought that was perfect. I might use these gloves. No, let's use the dishes because I cleaned the kitchen. I'm gonna use these again anyway. Okay, and I'm gonna add one of those Halloween icons if I can find them. Here they are. Let's do a little ghost. Let's do a little ghost right in there. That's so cute. Okay. I'm gonna do today in a half box. We'll do purple today. I'm gonna have so much room left. And it's because I used a header over here, an extra header, and I did it on this side because the full box already, or it lands up here where there's a header. Half box, that's what I'm looking for. Let's do this light pink. No, I used a light pink one already. I used a black one already. Let's do this purple. Patterned half box. Then I have some room down here. I think I'm gonna do some washi. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take the polka dot and just put it down here. The header. Right? Yeah. I want to mark that I was 18 weeks to say. I'm going to take this little pregnancy icon sheet from my shop and put the little onesie here to mark that. All right, so for Wednesday, I'm just going to go ahead and get the full box out the way with the header. Black one. Okay. I think I'm going to use, I want to break off or break up this. Although I feel like that's so much purple down here. But I'm gonna do it. Okay. That's so crooked, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Okay. Header, let's do black. Let's do a black header up top. Okay. I'm gonna start off with a foiled quarter box. Let's do purple. I kind of want to write this in now, like before I put it down. Well, I did design this day. I've been doing some like icons and stuff for Christmas and a kit. So I'm gonna use this laptop from Hello Petite paper. I love the little polka dots. And I'm gonna write this in now. Okay. It's just easier to do this on this side by the coil. All right. Let's do a black header to do, and we'll do our checklist up here. Keep having to check, make sure I'm in frame. Okay. What color checklist shall we use? Maybe a light pink. Yeah, let's do light pink. coming out so cute so far. All right. Now, I do want to do like another header today and a half box. I want to mark this day we did go and vote. I hope everyone is voting. I think it's very important too. Let's use this hot pink here. So I want to mark that I did that. We did that. Okay. It's close enough, right? I do have a voting sheet in my shop, so I printed it out, and this is also, I want to say this is the Boo colorway. I think I would use the polka dots, but have it up there, so I might use the purple. It's just like, what do I want to, oh, well, I guess I'll use like a little ballot box. Let's do it over here. Okay, and I have a little bit of room here. I'm going to use a glitter purple quarter box from the kit, and I want to mark that I spoke with my mom this day, that I called her, make sure she voted as well. And to be honest with you, my mom never really, because she never really knew either, you know, how important it is to vote. I always thought politics was like very, like, I don't know, like I didn't know enough to vote, but something that we've both been talking about. So I called her. I'm going to use, this is from my shop as well. I'm going to use the black one, the black phone. Perfect. Then I am going, I'm so sorry about the lighting. Then I'm going to fill this in. All right, so this is what the first half is looking like so far. Get a little foil shot there. And I'm gonna move on to the second half. I'm actually going to open this up because I like to mimic a Tuesday on Thursday. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a full box. And maybe I'll do this black one up here. Yeah, let's do that. To wipe this out. Okay. Perfect. And then we'll do one of these. I used purple last time. Let's use another gray. Okay. Thursday. So I printed some icons again. What did I use? Did I use a printer? I did. All right. So I've like been test printing like colorways and stuff, because sometimes like what you see on the computer is way different than how it prints. So I'm gonna use a printer again from my shop. I'm gonna use a pink one this time. Okay. And then I'll do a to-do. Let's do the darker pink to-do, because we haven't used that color yet in headers. Okay. Oh. Alright. And a checklist. Have I used every color? Yeah, except for the dark pink, but I don't want to use that again. So maybe I'll do light pink for now. And I meant again, like, because I have a dark pink header already. Okay. We will do that here. And then we'll use from the kit. I want to use a patterned one though. Here we go. Let's use a black one. Has a little star pattern in the background. Yeah. All right. I'm going to mark cleaning. You know what? No. Okay. I'm going to do this. I had to order some things off Amazon. I'm going to take the polka dot. So this is like a shopping sheet from my shop. And I'm going to take the polka dot one and use that for my Amazon order. And then I'll do, close this up. Let's do a today header. And then a half box to mark cleaning the house. I mean, I try to do as much as I can, to be honest with you. Like, it takes, I don't know, is it round ligament pain? I don't know. I just feel a lot of pressure whenever I do too much, and it's nothing that I felt before with my other pregnancies, so I try to take it pretty easy, because although I've brought it up with my doctor, she says it's normal. I just find that if I do too much, like, I'm done. Like, there's so much pressure. Okay, so cleaning up, I'm going to use these icons again by Hello Petite Paper. And I think this time I'll use the gloves because I think they're just so cute. And we'll put them here. And I'll do like a little ghost again. I keep scratching the foil on this on accident. Okay, I have space down here. So I'm going to go ahead and use a purple header to fill that up, and then I'm going to write this in. All right, so I think I'm going to start off with a quarter box from the kit. And maybe I'll do like this hot pink glitter up here. So what do I want to mark? It's Friday. We went to Dunkin' Donuts this day. I'm going to use these. Oh man, you know what? I should have printed my donut stickers. I didn't even think about that. But I did. I knew like I wanted to use the sheet as much as possible this week. So I'm going to use, I kind of want to use this. Yeah, let's use that here. That's so cute. I do want something foiled on there though. Maybe I'll do like a little bat right in the middle here. Okay. And then I'll do to-do. Yeah, let's do a to-do list. Let's do black. And then we'll do like a hot pink checklist because we haven't done those yet. He's been like so supportive. I'm so lucky to have him. So have my girls. I haven't really talked about that. Like, I don't know how like everything's been going, but the girls are super excited to be having a little brother. That's all they ask me every day. Like, you know how like when you're pregnant, you have your there's like an app that you can go to, so, and I'll tell you like how big the baby is every day. Mommy, how big's the baby? It's the cutest thing ever. Let's do this one, this full box. Oops. Let's do it with a purple, maybe a polka dot header. My youngest especially, everything's baby brother. Oh, baby brother. Like, she made a Christmas list for herself and then for the baby. And I'm like, no, the baby's not going to be here yet. But she was like picking out these baby toys. And I'm like, wait. Who is this list for? So she's very cute. My oldest has been so helpful. I'm just really lucky to have them. All right. I'm going to do that there. I should have done the half box first and then this. Oh, Amy. Okay. Let me bring this up. All right. Half box. Let's do black. Yeah, that's cute. Straight enough. Okay. So I want to mark that my sister-in-law came over with the kids. So I'm going to do like a gray house. This is from Tasseled Planner. I'm going to put it on this side. And then I'm going to do the header. I was going to say quarter box. I'm trying to line it up as best as I can. It's going to have to work. Okay. Then we'll do the full box here. You know what? I'm going to need a whole new header because I try to pull that up and pull the edge up and then it won't lay down straight. Okay. Let's do a foiled quarter box down here. Let's do purple. Like I have a lot of space though. So let's do a black header here. It's like you never know. I might have more space, might have less. I don't know. This one, when my sister-in-law left with the kids, I got into like this binge thing with Hunger Games. I started it, like, you know, the first movie, and I watched it, and then the whole weekend rewatched the rest of the movies. I'm going to use these TV icons. This is by Style Planner. I don't know if she makes, I think she's digital now, I'm not sure. But it says like binge watch and it's black and white. I thought it would be perfect for the Hunger Games. All right, so I'm gonna do a foiled quarter box. I'm gonna do purple here. I just want to mark sleeping in. Move it over just a tiny bit more. I feel like the header was showing on the right. Okay, I have these pillows from my shop as well. I'm going to be using the black ones. And I just did like the same colorway for all of these that I printed. Okay. And then, how do I want to do this? So for sure, I want my full box at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna do today header first. Let's do purple. Okay, then I'm gonna do a half box. I'm just gonna mark family time here because we just chill. Although every day has felt like family time because we're just all in the house. But you know what I mean. It's extra lazy family day. Okay, I'm gonna take purple and put that right in the middle. I really wish I had deco. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my full box at the bottom here. Let's do this one with the hand and the magazine. Then I'm going to do a foiled header up top. Let's do pink. No, I feel like there's a lot of pink going on here. Hope. It's going to have to be purple. And I have the space here. So I think I'm going to do just a little bit of bow washi in the middle here. Okay, I'm gonna start off this side with a polka dot header. I just really like the polka dot header. Okay, and then I'm going to do the last full box. Where'd it go? I'm gonna have to white this out. Nope. I'm hungry now. All of a sudden I'm hungry. Okay. What do I want to mark? I think I'm gonna do today header. Let's do like the dark pink today. Okay. I did some laundry and then I did like YouTube binge. Some playing with me. So I think for the laundry, I'm gonna put it in this half box. And is that straight? It's good enough. I'm gonna use these from Hello Petite Paper as well. I'm gonna use the pink one. And let's use like the little basket here. Yeah. Put some foil on that. On the little bleach bottle, I'm gonna put a ghost. So cute. Okay. I'm gonna do a foiled quarter box. Let's do pink. Okay, so I have some room there. I feel like, yeah, I have purple, like really skinny washi. And I like to bring this in sometimes because this is very, it's thinner. I wish I had a black one, but I used it on, you know, what is it, Saturday. It's thinner than a header size. So I feel like when I plan this way, I never know what thickness of washi I'll need. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. This is so perfect. I love when it works out this way. And then for my YouTube binge, I'm gonna use this little planner sheet from my shop. I'm gonna take this play button in the polka dot and put that here. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna finish filling this all in and then I'm gonna zoom out so we can see what the completed spread looks like. All right, so this is the completed spread. I am in love with this. I think it turned out so cute and I love the pops of black. I'm gonna be using black again next week, but it's like a little bit more, I'm gonna be using my kit from my shop for Halloween and it has hot pink and orange, but I really, really love it with the pastel purples and pinks. This is so cute. I'm so happy I did this. I almost was like, nah, I'll just use a regular fall spread, but I'm so happy that I used this kit. I think it turned out perfect. I'm really happy. All right, so I am going to go ahead and link all the shops that I used today down below. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me plan this week. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, stick around, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.